G'day, mate. How you going?
It's coming, mate. Ready for this or what?
No, I'm not ready.
I'm not either, but we'll see what we can do.
The things we do on a day that we could just be at home or doing other stuff.
Oh.
But here we are. Whinging. Funny though, I found myself whinging with Kirsty, my wife, about this. And then we realised that it was a whinge set.
Should have a camera in front of you all the time.
That'd be weird. But anyway, welcome. Good morning, good night. Welcome to the Karen Sessions. I think there's some good things to start with, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
We've
had some good experience.
From the last time to now, there's been some really good things, exciting stuff. So we are keen to share them. So pretty much first off the bat, let's get into it. New shirts, tell us what you think of these. Our shirt guy decided he'd put a big AU on this. So you let us know what you think. And also, pants.
Yes.
That's right. No one else does pants. We do. Because we realise that people don't run around without pants. Unless they're doing some sort of streaking thing.
Unless you're Jesse.
Sam. We can get a tattoo.
You know who you are.
I mean, if pants are not for you and you just want to run naked, I'm sure we can get a tattoo option. We know a bloke who's a tattoo artist. We can make that happen.
Yes.
However, that would be an in-store type of vibe. But that's that. Exciting times. But I wanted to share, actually, we have partnered with Transformations Program Australia, which is basically help people get freedom from dependence of any person, behaviour, chemical, illicit substance, or destructive pattern of thinking. So basically what we're doing, how we're doing it, is all the profits from our hoodies, I don't know if you can see in the background, our hoodies will go to that. So we're not taking any profits at all from the hoodies, and it's going straight to them. So we're doing that till at least January next year. So from now on, or even before this, but yeah, so we're doing that. So
definitely a great thing. Like, I've had trouble with drugs in the past. I was a pot smoker for at least 10 years. This was 10 years ago, but I haven't touched anything since. But I actually ended up in a rehab 10 years ago for smoking marijuana, and I've since been off it for 10 years. Like I said, I'm repeating myself, sound like I'm a drug addict, but I'm not. But it's such a good cause, and it's such a good thing to give back to, because giving back to something that's helped you out in the past and helps other people out in the future is good. I mean,
100%. That's the purpose of this.
Yeah, that's right.
The purpose of A House was like to be able to bridge the gap from people where upbringing and whatnot. Like, my upbringing personally, wouldn't say it was terrible. Both my parents are together. Got two brothers, both pretty destructive to a degree. However, I don't think it's anything exempt. Like a lot of people would say in my case, we should all be fine, but things happen and whatnot. So transformation program, basically destructive thinking as well, destructive pattern of thinking. So so they do like one-on-one thing. They've got like, I think it's a 70% success rate.
Yep. And that's brilliant, because when I went to rehab, it was like a 33% success rate. So to have a 70% success rate is huge. Yes, definitely.
So that is dear to us. That's always been the purpose behind A House business perspective, but like just in general, like us, the reason we started this was to help people, and that's what we're doing. So it's taken us a little bit to kind of get our direction with stuff, but with the last few things that have been happening in the last from the start of the year to now, we're finally able to kind of get into that, and the right people coming aboard and get in contact with the right people. So don't want to just waste money away and just say, oh, look at us, we're doing this. We're not. We're doing it to literally help people. And in the coming weeks, we're going to be doing like our own things down here at the shop for the local people, just to be able to hang out, and suicidal things are real things. So
chat, talk.
We're not just here,
Yeah.
I'll put a sticker in your car, but we're like real.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. You know, if we can't help you, we'll find someone who can help you. So
Yeah, definitely.
that is that.
Reach out. Get a jumper.
So the jumpers will support that. So as much as financially that would help me in keeping the money and putting towards other stuff, but I think lives are at stake and it's more important than buying some stickers. So,
Definitely.
Yeah. So I don't know. You've got some stuff. I put heaps of things on your notes. So you can ask me.
Okay, we're professional now. It's all printed right now.
We've done printing and stuff.
So,
Hit me.
QR drift. Friday night, Thursday morning. QR drifting. It's
QR. You've let me down.
Yeah, David. Like I've only just started drifting, so it's not as much of a concern to me, but it is the waiting in lines. And the recoveries of vehicles breaking
That's really
down.
what it is. It's not the amount of people.
Yeah, that's right.
It's good people are there.
Yes, definitely.
That
It's the actual recovery because, like, on a Friday night they've got one car recovering cars. So if you've got two breakdowns or even one breakdown, they've got to come from the pits. If you're on end of turn 2 or even the turn 6. They've got to come all the way out the pits and drive all the way back down to where you are.
All the furthest would probably be like
turn 3.
I wouldn't even maybe say even turn 3, but like turn 5. You know, it's such an awkward.
Yeah.
You literally drive past the bloke around. I feel like there's measures they could do.
Yeah.
To even a shortcut through the damn track and something like.
Or even like two recovery vehicles, one in the middle, one. But it's. Right now, it's ridiculous. It's 10-minute waits sometimes when you're waiting for
it really
a recovery
depends.
vehicle.
Obviously people's cars, things happen.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, not even like from just poor workmanship stuff. Like
something
things
might
just
break,
do happen.
something comes off, your battery comes off, anything could happen. Yeah,
you
definitely.
spin out and you roll back and you forget to let the clutch out. Sometimes the car doesn't want to start straight away. You know, things like that. I've had it happen to me. So I've had to be saved at QR before.
Yeah.
On a few occasions. So that's
Archie. Yeah, definitely. Archie's quick though.
Archie's quicker, but but mainly for QR. What's that?
The boys there are quick getting out there.
Cheech and Chong at Archie.
Oh, mate, would be brilliant.
Yeah, imagine them at QR.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Who's mate?
It would be You'd be.
Yeah, I don't know why QR hasn't. Really, it's the biggest letdown.
Yeah.
For the whole track. I mean, the track. It's not my favourite track. So I mean, I'm not just attacking the track.
Yeah, I love it because it's
good.
I've only just started, so it's. I haven't been doing it as long as Dave. Dave's been 10, 12 years now. 10 years? 12 years?
Since 2009.
Yeah, so
2009, I think.
12 years. Yeah, 12 years drifting and doing QR and stuff like that, and he's just getting over it. And I know that there's probably a lot of people that are over it as well, like the people that have been drifting like him. So.
It's been like this the whole time.
Yeah.
It's mainly the last couple of years that it's happened. So QR, if you're listening, it'd be weird, but look, whatever. I don't know what people watch. It'd be really good too. Like, and it's not us just like, yes, it's kind of sessions and we're having a bit of about it.
Yeah.
But want it to be as constructive as possible. And,
yes, definitely.
Apart from them not adding extra concrete into Dipper because you can make the turn, is just bollocks. Like, it honestly, like, it's the biggest letdown, you know. And that's what half the break.
It's only a little bit of concrete, but they don't want to.
Because people come off like the AU's are tough as.
Yeah.
I come off there and just have my foot pinned, through the thing, no problem, mate. Like. But like a Sylvia or something snaps a knuckle,
do something,
particularly in the back, like and that's that. And the other thing is, people cut the turn, put dirt on it because they don't want to go too wide by dropping a tire.
Yes, that's
and then that literally makes the problem worse. And because people are scared to go faster and go a bit wider, they cut the turn.
Yeah,
and then in cutting the turn, you're putting dirt on the track. So then the next bloke. You come in there, by the point, you've hit the dirt and then it's downhill and you don't stop.
Yeah.
And then you go off again. So I feel like that contributes to itself. But
like, but it just needs to be little bits of pieces here and there, but it is a good facility to go to too. So we're not saying it's bad or anything like that. It's just that certain little things that need to be sort of looked at, I think, but...
Look, if those of you have drifted at like Wakefield or done events at Wakefield down in Goulburn, QR needs to have a look at what they're doing. Even down, I went down and checked out. I didn't get to see any drifting, but I went out and checked out the Barbagallo Raceway in Perth, mate. QR's an embarrassment of a track.
Yeah.
In terms of facility, I was just like, come on, guys, like, are you serious? Like, they literally have a bridge to like the middle of the track.
Yeah.
Full lock-up sheds, like everything. Yeah, so full on. QR, do something about it.
So right now
we're doing something about it.
We're doing something about it. We're not. Well,
we're not going.
We can say it now.
We're letting them know. Yeah,
we're not going to Matsuri. We're not doing Matsuri at QR because 250 cars. There's 250 entries, isn't there?
That's 200.
250 entries. So that's 250 cars or drivers at least. So that's like on a Friday night, it's 100. So Matsuri, it's 250 cars between 3 tracks. 3 tracks?
Supposedly 3
tracks. One's a little skid pan and one's a bloody...
No, I think they actually say 4 tracks. Because you got short track, skid pan...
turn 1,
and
2...
they do, so you got turn 2 dipper, 4 and 5...
Which is 1
and
track.
turn 3 and 6.
Which is 1 track, but it's
But
2.
they say it is 2, but technically if someone's busted and you're waiting for someone to turn 6, chances are you're probably not drifting either.
Yeah, so... The waiting lines are massive, so we're actually not going to QR this year. We're going to Rally, whatever you want to call it.
Rally Raceway, Coffs Harbour.
A mate's missus got up us. She's from Coffs Harbour, and she got up us from calling it Rayleigh. It's Rally to her.
Depending where you're living.
Yeah, so Rayleigh, everyone calls it Rayleigh. So we're going to Rayleigh. We went down there for a drift comp. Dave is leading the drift comp at the moment.
Round 2.
Well done, mate.
That was good. It was actually sick.
And actually, Shannon came second at the drift comp that we just went to. So congratulations, Shannon.
Yeah.
That was brilliant driving.
Could have won.
But
it's all right. Look, I didn't win either, so look, I can't give too much of a...
Yeah, that's right. So, so we're going to Rayleigh. We're going there, so... If you want to come out, we're going to be there on the 1st and 2nd of September, isn't it? Or...
It's literally, so in, we'll say 3 days' time, the entries are opening up for QR Matsuri.
Yeah.
It'll actually be on the same date. So whenever you're going to hear us talking about Matsuri, we are not going to QR Matsuri this year.
Yes.
There will be 14 of us at least.
Yeah, we've got 14 of the boys of... our close friends, there's 14 of us, so and that's 14 cars. So far, that's as many as we've got.
At least,
so,
up to 20.
So we've got 20 as well. We can get up to 20, so we're going to try.
It's going to be a lot of hunt.
Yeah, a lot of 5, 6, 7 car trains, hopefully.
I think we can have 6.
6 trains. 6 car trains. So I am so excited for that.
So everyone going down is at a slightly different level of driving.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're literally there for like have fun, great time.
Yeah.
We'll be having the merch down there as well, all
Definitely.
that. So
we'll have the tent and everything set up. So come along. We'll be down there in September as well, the start of September for round 3 as well. So Dave will be in round 3. I'm pretty sure Shannon's going down too, isn't he?
He might be. We'll see.
Not too sure.
See how he goes with that.
Yeah, but if you want to come down, there's another young fella who's driving, Jordan. He first drift event. He's 16 years old, and he entered his first drift event down there when we were down there, and he went brilliant. Like he qualified 19th out of, was it like 30 something drivers there? So he qualified 19th or 20th or something like that. But at least he qualified.
It was literally his first time at that track.
First time at the track. First ever.
Handful of times at Archie and stuff like that. And he's only
just got his L's.
Yeah, only got his L's like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So well done, buddy.
So he's been doing sick. Check him out.
He's got a YouTube.
He didn't tell us to shout out, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, he's just made his first YouTube video. It's called Upper Motorsports, UPPA Motorsports.
Yeah, got to do that.
It's a brilliant little movie. Like he's done it by himself with his old man, I'm pretty sure. Did a bit of filming and stuff for him as well. So
you know more than I do.
He's edited it all to himself, so it is a good little flick. So go and check it out, please, and subscribe to him, and hopefully he keeps on going. So he'll be coming down with us as well to round 3 and to Matsuri as well.
Yeah, he's keen.
Yeah, he's very keen. So Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
So yeah, no QR Matsuri for us this October. We're going to Coffs Harbour. Hopefully the borders and all that allow us to, but
hopefully.
Um,
We'll get over anyway.
Yeah, look, we're really into driving.
We'll sneak over.
We're just into driving.
Yeah.
Like waiting in line up. Like last Matsuri, back to the whinging because this is what this channel is about.
No wonder you don't use any tyres at QR because you don't get much traction.
I literally used 4 tyres.
Yeah.
And
that was all Matsuri.
And then I chucked on like the last pair on Sunday for the afternoon, just so I didn't have to kind of come back in. And I didn't even go through them. I ended up using them.
Like I'll go through one set of tyres. Not even. I went through half a set of tyres the last Friday night drifts I went to. Half a set of tyres which were already heat soaked and from Archerfield.
That I took the beater out.
Oh yeah.
And Nick drove my beater as well, and we didn't even take the 18s off the back.
No.
Like they were on from whatever event we did last.
Yeah.
And didn't even take them off.
And they've still had tread on.
And they've still got tread on.
Yeah.
So it was just like, what is this? So and it was a Friday night.
Yeah.
It was still my head in. I don't know if I've done it personally or what, but look, I definitely go to drive. So and I think as well, like if you're in a different position as well, where you can't. You know, you say you borrow a friend's car and then you got a car trail, you got to borrow someone's car trail and you get your car out there and you do like barely 20 laps.
Yeah.
Then like how much, maybe you got the day off from work, like that is
afternoon off work.
That would just drive you nuts.
Driving through the traffic to get there, that's ridiculous.
So that's really making it harder for people to go and the willingness to go.
I mean, I will be there when this video's right now, like when this comes out. On Friday, I'll be there with Cam, the young fella, the apprentice here. We'll be up there. We've asked a lot of other people to come with us, but they left it a bit too late to buy entries.
I've cracked it.
Yeah, he's cracked it. Yeah, so entries sell out so quickly too. We bought them on last Wednesday, and a mate tried to buy them on Friday and didn't get a ticket. So
it goes quick.
Yeah, it goes quick. So if you want to,
which is kind of strange. Because you're only going to get annoyed.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, so we're going to Coffs Matsuri. We're not going there, and that I've gone through all my questions.
Can't wait till Coffs Matsuri.
Yeah, I gave you some extra questions.
Okay, what are we going?
Oh, the last Ray. So the last Ray League comp, the round 2. Yeah, it was good. Highlight for that event. So you guys might remember from round 1, I was saying how there's not many people. I won, but I didn't really do much battles at all.
Yeah. And there was like 8 people in the whole pros, or 8 to 10 people in pros, wasn't it? It was pretty small.
And it was just, frankly, kind of crap because, I won, but it was kind of crap. I really wanted to drive with people. So this round, actually, a handful of like other drivers that never do comps. Shout out to Sean Gray. Had some mad battles with him and Riley Sutton. He's a Coffs local. Sean's from Brisbane way, and it was good. Like, it was actually so good to battle a new driver. Like, I've driven with Sean at Archie, but not at that track. But he just drove well, and it was like I got knocked out earlier.
He had some really good chases, eh? Like, he was on door the whole time. Like, he was driving so incredible. Like, I can't believe he didn't get to the finals, but he was driving great.
He did really well, and it was this event. Like, I only placed 8th, which is fine. I'm not there to win anyway. Like, I'm there to battle, but is what it is. I had so much fun. Like, I was generally being an idiot.
Yeah.
In the car, I had to drive home.
After the comp as well, it was like an expression session, and Dave's just coming off track, throttle and dancing, and mate, it was crazy. Yeah, it was good to see.
We actually had some footage of that, but it didn't save. So
yeah.
Oh, well, maybe it's benefit for everyone.
Like my night chase. Toge chase at Matsuri.
Archie. Yeah, you guys would have just watched on this Wednesday the Toge session and the morning session drift that we did on a Thursday, and I was driving, so I was like, yep, Trav, sweet. I was set up at Archie. It was like pure black dark.
Yeah, it was so good.
Getting the light right so the camera could get him. I had the camera on the roof, and we did like a good 10-15 minute session
of just lapping the whole session. Like the whole session, I'm like trying to run the wall so hard and like trying to be consistent, and he was like right up my bottom, right up my ass, right up my ass, like with the lights, just so he could get good shots and that. And we got out, and I'm so excited. I'm like, yes, that would have been awesome, man. He's like, I didn't press record.
I actually did press record,
like double pressed or something.
and something happened with the camera, and it just was like, nah. So, and the amount of effort I went to like try and position the car.
Yeah, stay on the back of me and
I
stuff.
was devastated. I was so mad. I was fuming about that. So we'll see what we have, because at this point in time, Quinny's got the footage.
Yeah.
So I can't even watch it. So that's what keeps it exciting. So that was that. Round 2 was sick. Very pleased.
Driving through pits.
Man.
People drive through pits. Drive slow. Like we were parked where we camped down at Raleigh. Was near the entry to the pits. To the track. Sorry, and it's a dirt road there, but.
Well, it wouldn't have been really the entry. So if you've been to Raleigh, we're at the very basically, you've got like a staging area where there's no camping. So we were like behind that staging area, but through that there's like the main road that goes through and up towards up. There's a canteen and stuff like that. So we were like right next to the main road, mainly because it was the driest area when we got there.
Yeah.
And for the amount of us that there was, and particularly the mums. Soccer mums.
In their four-wheel drives, that probably never see four-wheel driving, but like...
Yeah, there's no way they were four-wheel driving.
They were just hammering through there, like...
Big dust
kicking up dust, and like... There was a couple of the drifters there too that were coming through, and because we were standing there and looking, they were like giving it a rev, and there's no need for it. You're just about to get on the drift track, so... we talked to the owner there, and he brought down barriers to slow everyone down, but... It really shouldn't be an issue if you're driving properly.
Courtesy to other people, especially when it's dusty. I mean, in pits in general.
I mean, there's kids there as well. There's kids around. There's, like, families. Like, just take it easy around the pits. Like, and like, the entries to, like, the tracks and stuff. Get on the track, then rip tear, whatever you want to do.
Well, I've been caught, like, I've caught myself out before years ago. Like, you know, particularly if you're the first time at the track. Yeah. If you think you're going over the track. You know, your adrenaline's pumping. So
I did too. I did it at Archie.
You know, you pull off, you bang it through. But like, you got to just remember, go through. You're not a dick for going slow through the pits. Like, that's what people want you to do.
I actually did it at Archie. Like, when a mate of ours, like, when I spun and he hit me, I was sort of not upset, but I was like a bit angry, and I thought I was overheating. I thought I'd done my radiator, so I got off the track as quickly as I could. And I come through the pits at Archie, and old Russo over there, he blasted me. He's like, "Hey, stop doing that! Fucking slow down, you idiot!" And I got out of the car, said, "Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Like, I deserved it. I did deserve the bit of a rousing, but like, got out and I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. I just thought I was overheating, and I know I was stupid doing that, but at the time, I just wanted to get off track." But yeah, I did realise what I was doing, and I don't do that sort of crap anymore. Like,
Well, just take it to an account. Like, probably the only time where it's somewhat acceptable is if it's in a comp and it's like a top one, or it's a top battle, and you got a 5 minutes because you got the breakage and everybody's waiting. Well, everyone's watching that comp, so they're watching, so they'll see you go in, like, that's probably the only time acceptable. But you're just pissed off at someone spun out, your tyre blew, and, like, you really need to slow down.
Yeah.
Rally, even QR, like...
It's a 40 kilometre speed limit, but
like, you're not cool because you fanged it, mate. Like, fang it on
just put it in neutral and rev it or something if you want people to look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got yelled at Caitlin at QR last time I left in the fair lane.
Dun.
I mean, the guys wanted to hear boost. And slow down. Kind of forget how fast the car is because I only gave it a first gear squirt, but I was already moving. So slow down in the pits. Yeah, I don't know. Have we run out of content?
I think that's about it.
Have we crashed and burned 24 minutes?
Well, I've still got to put my tow bar on. My tow bar on my ute, it pretty much nearly ripped off. Like, it was not rated for the towing that I've been doing with it, and it sort of ripped.
It was a pretty useless tow bar.
Yeah, it was.
For what it is.
It was like a factory one or something. But yeah, so I've got to put that on now. So
beautiful. Well, what we've covered. I don't know if anyone's got any kind of queries and maybe some track information, like if you're what should I do for the first one? Things like that. We can
Even let us know if you're not comfortable of going by yourself to a track. Give us a message. Send me a message on Messenger, and we'll get back to you. Come with us. Like we're not.
That's what we're about.
We're not dicks.
We're about to get everyone down.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
To the track.
Like we didn't
Have a
know
good time.
young fella Jordan. He came all the way down to rally with us. We didn't really know him from the bar of soap until him and his old man come in here, and we did a bit of work on his car.
We've done a few stuff to his car, but
we didn't really know him from a bar of soap. Now they're coming with us everywhere now. So and it's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
So it's really good to get out to the track, have some fun, and be able to support. Majority of the time we take a heap of stuff down.
Yeah.
Heap of spares. So
yeah,
particularly for you've got an AU,
but we're not there to fix your car.
But we're not really there to fix your car. Yeah,
you fix your own car.
We're going to help you a little bit, but you're particularly on a comp setting, like sorry, but I don't give a stuff about your car. I'm there to do with comp. So. But at the same time, if I do have some time,
we'll have a look
help
and
you out.
tell you what to do. But anyway, yeah.
But so the Matsuri coming up, we'll be taking merch down. So yeah, if anyone wants to do any prepaid stuff, sort of vibe, we got hats coming.
Yep.
Not this hat.
Bucket hat.
It's these type of hat. Maybe the bucket hats, but we do have these hats,
well.
red brim. So they're coming. They're on order. Some stickers. So appreciate the support, guys. Hit the store. We're slowly doing our best to get through and add the things and keep up. But it's not all crazy in terms of financials coming through everywhere. Like it's all pretty tight to a degree. So,
yes, definitely.
Yeah, got to be very careful where we spend it all.
And this is why we're sort of giving back as well. We're going with the jumpers. Please buy a jumper.
Yeah.
We are not taking...
And a shirt. Ideally, a shirt will pay some bills.
Yeah.
Jumper won't.
Yeah, because we're not taking any of the profits, like none of the profits from the jumpers. So, and it's all going to a brilliant cause that could potentially save people's lives. And it has potentially saved people's lives. So it's dear to me too. So please, buy jumpers, buy merch. That'll be great.
Yeah, I think that's us, eh?
Yeah. I need to get back to work.
All right, well, Saturday. Peace out, guys. Next month.
Next month? Yeah.
We'll pretty much see you in a month's time.
Even send us some... If you want us to talk about stuff, we've got a lot of opinions on a lot of things. And they're probably not exactly what your opinions are, but send us if you want us to talk about something or... let us know what you want to see and what you want us to talk about.
Any queries, eh? Like, I was thinking we were going to do like a 10 of these. Maybe we've settled we need to say.
No, we'll get more of these out for sure. But I got heaps to whinge about.
Oh yeah, there you go. Traffic's still a problem.
Yeah.
Roads are still crap. If it rains,
car maintenance
still go.
People not maintaining their cars properly.
Yeah, we'll probably hit up that.
People's cars on the road thinking they're legal. Not safe. But legal.
Yeah,
but not safe.
We're not done. See, we thought we were done. This is us conversating. We're on the highway today. We've towed a car down from Brisbane. It's a little bit wet. Probably the sketchiest person to see towing is a legal car towing a legal caravan.
Yeah.
Why do they always crash?
Yeah,
Yet they're so legal.
Yeah.
Someone help me here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not understanding.
That's what that's what we were talking about on the way down.
It was interesting because the car we had was load rated.
Yeah.
But because I had to put on backwards, it probably looked a bit sketch. But it's because the engine was so far back and there was so much stuff in the boot. And where it was not going to go another way. So that's just how it went. So
we're probably getting looks because it's a Nissan Cedric? SEMA?
SEMA Cedric, yeah.
Yeah, Nissan SEMA, which is pretty rare as well. So,
on its butt.
Yeah, so we're working on that too. So
we'll be working on that.
But it's the if it's legal, it's safe, which is not really the case sometimes.
This was actually a thing I was thinking the other day on how to help the government. How can we help you to get to the track in terms of... This is something I actually talked about on... I put in my local community area. I did a video and I posted it there.
Whinging area, community.
Essentially.
Facebook post.
Because they were whinging about the hoon problem. And I was like, well, you can't just solve it by fining everyone.
Yeah.
Because there'll always be a new person getting a license or a P's and something like that. So my thoughts were really like, can we get the law, like a car modified, a drift car is not technically unsafe.
And have it registered as a modified vehicle.
Yeah, like could we go somewhere where they can potentially relax the laws to help people, if you're like 16, 17, you either better get your license or you're just going to get your license, the chances are you don't have like $1,000 paying job a week.
Yeah.
And you want to go to the track, you want to go to some SIDS, you want to learn how to drift. For me, when I was my license and like I was driving in the wet, I'd never been sideways, I was actually frustrated to not know at what point will my car spin out.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to know. So that's what I was like when I started. So can we get the rules changed?
Because it costs a lot to get to the track. It costs a fair bit because you've got to either hire a trailer, which is like $150 for the night. Depending where you go, or you got to buy a trailer and it's like $2,500, $3,500, $4,500. Like,
well, that's it. How is, if you're say getting like $400 a week, it's probably like the average, young person wage.
Yeah.
That's somewhere between 16, 17. You cannot afford to have your car. Chances are you're probably living at your parents' place, so space is an issue. They get a tow car, then get a trailer.
Yeah.
And then plus build that car, plus maintain the other car, plus in the regos.
It doesn't, it's like financially it's not very viable.
We're kind of trapping people who are just getting their license.
And sending them to the street. And
sending them to the street. And
really?
It's like, guys, we need to do something. And I'm not talking about like pieces of crap like cardboard tires, but like or at least majority of the cars that we do, they go to the track, like they're all got new ball joints, bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have like cut springs, but the springs are not for like the car's fine at the track.
Yeah.
So it's not going to have a problem driving to the track.
Yeah.
And things like that. So like, could we relax the rules?
I don't know if you think this, but I think a welded diff is more. I feel more secure with a welded diff than having an open diff.
Look, I would agree.
Because you know exactly what the car's going to do with the welded diff. With an open diff or an LSD, a lot of the time you don't know what it's going to do. When it kicks out on you...
Majority people crash.
Yes.
With a legal diff.
Yeah, that's right. That's
majority of the time.
At least with a welded diff, you know exactly what's going to happen. You know where it's going to go.
I think you're more alert.
Kick. Yeah.
More alert.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to happen. So I think it'd be cool. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, please.
Do you feel entrapped? Because I think it is. Like, you want to get out to the track, you got to spend all this money. You're not. By the time that happens, you're probably just like, I'm going to just do a different hobby.
Yeah, that's right.
Or probably turn, like...
That's probably why a lot of people
drugs are easier.
That's why people do turn away from doing drifting and stuff like that, because it's so expensive and the amount of effort you got to go to get there. So, and then you go to the track, you hang out with other people doing drugs, you end up doing drugs with the other people. Yeah. And I'm not saying just people that are doing street or just people, because there's people doing track that do drugs as well.
Yeah, don't get us wrong there.
Don't get me wrong there, but it's like, it's putting you in a situation where you've got to think, well, am I going to keep going with this or am I going to just go on?
Yeah, and obviously, like, people's financial status changes.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
To be able to even
they get
put
a missus and
on
half the money goes. And...
all that. But, like, you don't put a pause, financial situation might change. You want to put a pause on it, but then you're like, oh, I've got the car here, and this is in the way now, and I can't afford this rego and that. And it's like,
yeah,
all those things. And I'm like, yes, you can, store the car at the track, but we're talking about, and this is what really sparked it, was in Japan, people's cars. The reason why they've like got beaters on the street is like it's their car because they only have like one spot wherever they live.
Yeah.
So it's their everyday car.
Yeah. Or
at least it's the car, and then there's obviously more transport facilities.
Yeah.
So they can travel around to work without using that car.
Yeah.
So, I think that would be probably a smart option for the Australian government to look at and like, all right, can we set up something where certain workshops who know what they're doing, like even we can do something where we go, all right, this is the bare minimum, man. Like this needs to be sorted, this needs to be sorted. And chances are you're not going to be taking like a complete flogged out thing to the track to do a comp or, to learn to drifting. Like, people maintain their things. Like,
Yeah.
Why would you be getting fined for spending $1,500 on suspension, another $500 on different bushes and this and that?
Yeah.
Wheels, new tyres, alignments. Like, makes no
That's
sense.
right.
So,
That's exactly right.
are we trapping the young people? I feel like we are. If you're a young person, like, looking at getting a drift, like, here's some things to think about. If you guys want to if you guys want us to do a bit of a list on some of those things, I feel like we've touched on quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
But I might have to spend some time in some like research for that to try and find some more logistics around.
Yeah, definitely. But that was great.
Yeah, because that's what it is. Like, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to kill motorsports.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save motorsports. Feel like I'm pushing crap up a hill.
Yeah.
But support it. Support those people. Support your local tracks. Go out. We're doing our best. Like last few videos, like, it's not even about us. It's just about hearing about the events, going out, check it out. So you guys support us with merch and things like that. That will just help us get to places like that and promote and let people know.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
The drift community is pretty small. Like, a friend of mine that's real close, like, they used to do heaps of drifting and now he's just doing motorbike stuff. And he's just unfollowed all the pages.
Yeah.
And
because he doesn't want to.
He doesn't even know when it's like things are on. He's like, I never even hear about drift anymore. I'm like, yeah, you probably wouldn't. I was like, I don't hear about motorbike stuff either. So I'm like, well, it'd be so cool to actually get it out there more, Like,
yeah, definitely.
Where events are on.
It needs to be more publicised, but yeah.
It'd be so good. So that's where our heart is with that. Support people, mental health, real thing.
Definitely.
All types of addictions, things like we are here to help, and that's what this is all about. We're all got different walks in life.
Yeah.
Cool. Catch you on the next one. We are definitely out on this one.
I'm going back to work.
Peace out. Catch you in a month.
Sweet.